tough wood there. Better use my hat to catch this stuff. This oak might go flying everywhere. It's a pretty hard oak. But I'm confident it's dry. Man, that's tough. So it's a very small pile of shavings there. But let's see if that's enough. Well, it's already going, kind of. Barely going. No, these sticks are too wet. These tiny, tiny sticks are too wet. That sucks. These tiny sticks didn't catch in the flame, which means they're too wet. It rained a lot last night. Yeah, it's not going to work. I would need more shavings to catch this stuff on fire. This is too wet. Much bigger pile of shavings. Alright. So I forgot what time of year it was, and a long time ago I thought I only had about an hour of sunlight left. Since then I've eaten, gone on a hike, and just now I was sitting there by the fire, maybe 30 to 45 minutes, just looking around and enjoying the sounds. The woodpeckers are just so thick out here for some reason. I mean, that's all I hear is just woodpeckers constantly. But now I'm just walking around. I don't have any camp chores that I need to do. You know, I'm not building a shelter. I brought a tarp, I set that up. I set up my sleep system. I've got a fire going. I can throw more wood on it anytime. I've already eaten. Sometimes it's good to just go out in the woods, set up a camp, and then relax. Just enjoy nature. You know, you can practice some skills with your fire building or, you know, whatever, but keep that to a minimum and just enjoy the woods. Walk away from your camp and sit on a log and just be still and quiet and observe what goes on around you. Walk slow, look at everything, look at the plants. It doesn't always have to be a big chore to go out into the woods. You know, you don't have to practice bugging out. You don't have to slave building a shelter. It's good to do that, but it's also good to just come out here and relax. Enjoy the sights and sounds. Now it is almost dark. It's very light in the camera. It's pretty dark out here. So I'm going to shut off the camera and walk up here a little bit and sit down on a fallen tree. And as it starts to get dark, I'll use my flashlight to get back. So I'll see you later. Get outside and enjoy the woods. I'll tell you a little story about this area. Like a little scary story. I'm in the Sam Houston National Forest. I'm out in the wilderness area. There's no trails here. There's no Forest Service roads here. But within a mile of where I am right now, there's at least 3 dead people. 3 bodies somewhere. Although by now they're probably just skeletons or, pieces of skeleton. Now I know that because, I just keep up with that stuff. And I've helped search for a couple of them. So there's at least 3 or 4, at least. But they haven't been found. It's hard to find a body out here, because the woods are thick. They could be anywhere. It's just strange thinking that there's 3 or 4 missing people nearby. And when I'm walking around sometimes, I always think maybe I'll find the bones or find the clothing somewhere. And I want to do that. Not because it's neato or anything, but that means there's 3 or 4 families out here that have no closure. They've never found a body. They don't know anything for sure. There might even be evidence of a crime, and that crime could be solved. But they're just out here somewhere, never seen again. Now, I don't want to find them, but yet I do, because when people don't know what happened to somebody, I think that's harder over the long term than finding out they died out here. Now, some of those are suicides. Which is unfortunate, but there's still no closure for the family. Maybe they've accepted it, but how do you know for sure if you never find the body? So sometimes when I come out here, I keep that in mind. I see something white, or I find some bones. I look to see if it's human, because they very well could be out here. You just never know. And those are the only ones I know about, and I don't know very much. So just think about all the people that could be buried or missing out here. Alright, so we got a little bit of light left. Let's do a gear check. Can you see that? If you can't see it, I'll adjust it. Alright. So I've got gloves, leather gloves. Got my Holtzbrook axe. Got my canteen that has the usual things in it. Some string, emergency tinder, mini ferro rod. It's got the cook set with it, plastic bag, a lighter, stuff like that. Alright. Got my Crocs. I've got headlamp here. And I've got my toiletries kit / first aid kit right here. I don't have anything in this detachable hip pouch. It's just carrying it empty. That's camera gear. In this side pocket, I've got some cordage. And I'm going to shoot a video tomorrow with this cordage. I've also got utensils in there. Plastic fork, a plastic knife, and my titanium spoon. I use that spoon for eating tonight. Over here in this side pouch, I've got my camp light for filming at night. I'll go ahead and keep that out. Infrared. Mini emergency fishing kit. And the Olight Seeker 2. Might as well keep that out also. Well, every once in a while I keep feeling one of those spear grass in me. Alright, so in this quick reach pocket right here, I've got a lot of food. I've got different bars there. Got my giant ferro rod. I've got the Valley folding saw. This is the one that's just about worn out. It's good on softwoods, but got my Shemagh, spade, some sunflower seeds, and dried cranberries. And I think I know what I'm going to do with those. Got a poncho, Write in the Rain notepad and marker and pencil. And that's all I've got in there. And in the main compartment, I've got more food here. I've got a Mountain House. I've got more Nutrient Survival. I'm going to have this in the morning. And I've got that, but that's a secret. Got camera batteries. And my water bladder, which was full. So in addition to that, I had, of course, my Thule sleeping pad, the cotton blanket, the 6x8 tarp, the Friendly Swede mosquito net, and this AquaQuest 10x10 tarp. Oh, and the clean canteen full of water with the cup. And I'm carrying the Blackbird with a ferro rod, kind of a mini survival kit in this pouch. And let's see what else. In my pocket here, I've got my Swiss Army knife. In this other pocket, I've got my EDC flashlight, little Olight here. Oh, you know what? I have my compass. I do have my compass in that little pouch. I shoved it in there at the last minute because I didn't want to wear it. Oh, and my Ranger beads right here. But that's it. But that's one thing that I never see people do on a camping trip. You know, they go out there and they build shelters or, you know, set up their tent or their tarp way out in the woods and cook all these great meals. Then I never see them brushing their teeth. What's up with that? Which kind of reminds me of inch bags for some reason. How often do you see toothbrush and toothpaste in an inch bag? You know, some dental floss, toothbrush, probably a backup toothbrush, and some toothpaste in an inch bag. Never. Tell you what, you pack up your inch bag and you leave home. You've been in the woods a week. How are you brushing your teeth? You know, a month later you've got a bad toothache. You're down for the count. That's it. The condition of your teeth controls the rest of your health. But sometimes an uneventful trip is great. Often I come out here to practice my skills and face some hardships. You know, I go out in the rain or a less desirable habitat, you know, or whatever the case may be. But I didn't even plan to go camping, actually. I just came out here to do something, and next thing you know, I was camping. It's like a bad habit.